Now this first waterfall is the one that was filmed in the early 80s. The next two had never been filmed. We tracked down to the base of number 1, the smallest of the 3, to check it out. We're literally limping back to civilization, but we're not going to let our mechanical issues ruin our final adventure. All right, so we swapped trailers over. This is as far as we got last night. We've got the silver truck, which has a busted diff and a buggered alternator. So we've got the generator running to keep that thing going. I'm going to take the silver truck to Laura, drop him off there. Helicopter's going to pick me up. Simon, on the other hand, is going to take my truck over to Battle Camp and then on to Starkey, because he's got the fuel, and we're going to meet up there. Now, hopefully, we've got enough fuel to get up onto this ridge line near the Starkey track to check out this sinkhole. Now, apparently, it hasn't been filmed since '81, so it's a very, very remote, and I've heard it's an extremely spectacular place to be. So Simon heads off as helicopter support.
Just looking on the map here, where Jase reckons I'm going to meet him up towards, or past Starkey there somewhere this morning. I enjoy being in the helicopter, like it's pretty cool, but I've got to admit, the less time I spend in one, the better. So I'm in Jase's truck, heading to Starkey, and he's giving me the helicopter, and fingers crossed, we find each other at the other end.
Simo arrives right on time. Hey Simo, how you going, mate?
All right.
On the way over the ranges, we do a quick recce of the coordinates. There is a natural landing site atop of the waterfall due to that rock escarpment. But after a recent cyclone, there's a few downed trees which troubles Simo a bit. Actually, the whole rainforest copped a hammering.
Simon, you're on channel, mate.
There's the old Jase in the chopper. Hey, there you are. What's going on?
How you going down there?
We're still going forwards.
That's the go, mate, that's the go. How far out? What's your ETA?
Probably 30 k's out, half hour.
We find our refuelling spot at an old roadside quarry. Simon's still on his way in. Now the waterfall sits on top of the Starkey Plateau. It is accessible only on foot and would take 4 hardcore days to walk in.
Simon, you're on channel.
I am, and there you are.
Gotcha!
I reckon this is where you might be.
Yeah, good little spot here.
Gentlemen,
Howdy.
Mate,
made it.
made it good.
Well done.
You guys
We've
have
got a bit of a plan.
You got a plan? You've had a recce?
Yeah, we had a bit of a recce, bit of a flyover, and we found one place where we can land. But Simo was saying he's a little bit concerned. I'm going to have to go up there with the chainsaw first and lob a couple of little bits and pieces.
So you're going to jump out of the helicopter and parachute in and then...
No,
Not quite.
He can come in light, get me off, and then I can trim it up so that when he comes in heavy, at least he's got a bit more margin for error.
It's a bit windy today too, Simo?
Yeah, it's got a bit on the nose, luckily for
Yeah.
us, but don't want it too much windier, eh?
No.
All right,
So we get this done and...
all right, let's do it. Let's get our gear together and let's do it.
I'll get the chainsaw.
All
I
right.
know, boys. Time to go, eh?
Time's wasting.
Yeah.
You don't even have a watch, man. How do you know what time it is?
I just look up there, mate.
That's pretty clever. So we fly up light for the first landing. It's going to take 4 trips in and out with 15 minutes flight time each way.
Yeah, we need to have a good look. I need you to spot a few trees and just see how tight it's going to be before we can actually land there, because I don't know if we can, mate, so we'll do our best, but...
Alrighty.
Righto, there she is, Jase. That's it. Got it. Got it. So we've got a path in. We've got a path out. Make sure we've got plenty of power on the way in.
Alrighty.
Righto, eyes open for trees. I've got the one on the right.
Yeah, clear on my side. Clear on that. You're clear. You're clear. All clear. All clear. All right, Simo, you there, mate? You on channel still?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, mate. Well done. I'm going to get the chainsaw and I'm going to just trim some of this dead wood sitting out the front here, just so that we don't have any problem with, you know, stuff flying around.
Copy that.
I'm going to trim some of this dead wood up, anything that can float around, move it out of the way, because something could pick something up with the wind and you don't know. So we need to be very, very careful here. This is a very tight little hole to get a chopper in and out of. So a quick clean to make the site safe. This isn't the main waterfall that we're trying to get to. We've got to actually try and get down here and follow this river through, and there's two other waterfalls, a smaller one and then the main one. This is unreal, unreal.
Bit of a whoosh when it comes to the helicopter.
Now Simon likes a lot of things, but flying ain't one of them. And as the chopper pushes up over the range, she gets a bit bumpy.
Holy hell.
Hang on to her. You wanted to go to Laura Rodeo, didn't you? That's much better than what we experienced earlier.
Yeah, right.
So every time we come through, we're learning. Yeah, it looks a lot better, Jase. You've done a good job there. How we looking, Jase?
All good, mate. Lift straight up from there. Watch your rotation to that side. Do not rotate to that side. You're all good, mate. You're clear. Good job, Simo. Good job. How'd you go, mate?
Good, mate. How cool is that?
That's some hairy stuff. Now simply the idea is to stop turning this into a giant whippersnipper. Now with all the crew up, it's time to explore. G'day guys, this video is brought to you today by the Boss Shadow 270 XL from Campos 4x4. Today I want to show you the new awning from Campos 4x4. Now this is a 270, so it wraps around 270 degrees and it's a freestanding full A-frame awning. What I'll do is I'll set the thing up and I'll show you how easy it is to set up by yourself. We'll do the back section first. Now I've already got the little hooky things here. Now these have a little ratchet on the end of them, so I just clip that onto the end here, like that. And pretty much you just pull that ratchet nice and tight. Set the front bit up. Same setup, just hook that on the end there. Pull your ratchet like that. Pull it nice and tight like that. Okay. It's got 3 LED lights, one in each of the arms. It's got a zipper in the back here, so that zipper is to allow you access to a rooftop tent. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, that's enough from me. Keep checking out the video. Now this first waterfall is the one that was filmed in the early 80s. The next two had never been filmed. We tracked down to the base of number 1, the smallest of the 3, to check it out.
Thank you.
Wow, that's spectacular, isn't it?
Awesome.
There's a bigger one yet. They're all undercut, aren't they? Massive cave in that one. Apparently there's a really big cave in this other one.
We missed to get there, but can be good.
Let's do it.
Some crocs in there, you reckon?
Nah. Maybe the odd freshie, but don't know how he got there. We work our way downstream towards the 2 larger waterfalls. This old growth rainforest is amazing to be in. The timbers are huge. As we descend, there are quiet sections of river broken up by small rapids. But off into the distance, there is an overriding roar of a large waterfall. We should come to a T section around here somewhere. There should be one there, and then down a bit, one there. Turn, we should be at it. The water is pure coming off the escarpment, untouched by any development. Falls number 2 is stunning, and you get a strange feeling in a place like this.
Wow.
You just know not too many people have seen it.
Now that is cool.
Wow, that is sensational.
Have a look at what's going on around here. Not just a waterfall, look at the roots coming down the side of it.
Oh yeah.
Have a go at this palm tree that's come right out to the middle, heading for some light.
Wow. This reminds me of that movie Jurassic Park.
Have a go at this tree.
That thing's humongous. This is just crazy. It's like no one's ever been here, eh? It feels like it's like no one's ever been here. Time really does stand still up here. And to be able to show you, to us, that's an absolute honour. Waterfall 3, it's just stunning, and on a grander scale. The boulders, the trees, the drop.
Wow. Who doesn't love a good waterfall?
Oh mate, that's amazing.
Bit of a mission to get in here, but it was worth it.
Oh yeah, that's unreal. I think there is water here all year round, but in the wet season, it would be a special place in a raging torrent. But then of course the chopper landing spot would be underwater. We were here for just a fleeting moment in time. But this spot will stay with us for a lot longer than that. Like we said, it was worth the effort, but now we have to head back up, and quickly. So Simo has called, and he's worried about a wind change, and he wants us back to the chopper ASAP. It's 5:25. Simon and cameraman have raced ahead. I've got one of the cameras in my backpack, and the other cameraman is behind me down in the gully somewhere. I've had a quick look on the map, on the HEMA, and I'm cutting cross country. I'm climbing up this rock face here. From down there in the gully, as you can see, there's no track. It's just pure jungle. Up we go. Nearly there. There we go. Look at that. Howdy, chop it up. That's the last crew lift out, and the wind has picked up and changed direction. Simon's on the first run out. He's got about a 15-minute return flight back from the car, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we're not going to run out of time.
Jase, you on channel, mate?
Yeah, got you, Simo. How you going back there, mate?
Yeah, listen, mate, that wind's changed up here, eh? You're going to have to give me some sort of a signal down there what the wind's doing, or I won't be able to come in and get you. I'll be flying in blind. So if you've got a flare or something there, mate, you can send up because she's getting a bit ordinary up here. Alright, mate, let it go. We'll need it, eh? We need to do it now.
All right, Simo, I've lit the flare. Can you see it?
Yeah, mate, I got it. Thanks for that. That'll be good. Just keep it there and I'll wander in. Good work.
All right, mate, I got you up there. That's it. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Just that side a bit, that side a touch. Get up on one skid.
All in all, it's been a pretty awesome day. So I'm going to sign off, Simo. Well, it's been a great adventure with you, Jase, again. So I guess I've got to go, and we'll see them next time off the beaten track.
We're off the beaten track. He's onto it. He's onto it, old Simo. Well, we're in Lakeland. I don't know whether you know Lakeland, but it's south of Laura and about 250 or 260 k's out of Cairns. And I seem to have a bit of a problem. I just sent Simon off, so he's gone down the track. He's driving into Cairns now with a busted diff and a busted alternator with generator on the roof, and he's got the 2 quad bikes. And I'm left with the buggy trailer, and this is what happened just rolling out of the service station. Anything else want to go broke? So what's happened is, basically, it's not wheel bearings, it's completely snapped the stub end off the axle on this trailer, the rear axle. So that means I have to replace that axle. I've jacked this side up. What I might be able to do is drive with 3 wheels, but I've got to hold that axle up so that it allows the forward axle, because it's a tandem trailer, so they're pivoting springs. All right, so I've gotten rid of a bit of weight off the back there. Now it's time to head to Cairns. There's the repair. If you have a look at that, it seems to have done the job, and it seems like it could work. So I'm glad I got that chain. I had that chain sitting in the front there. It's just a little drag chain. I'm glad I got that sitting in the front. I knew I had a use for that one day because I always take it on all my trips, and I've never really used it. We eventually roll into Cairns. Not quite sounding as good as when we left. The sound of that grinding diff sure draws a bit of attention. Hey look, our trucks, they copped an absolute flogging on this trip. But, you know, if you spend that time and you put in that effort, you get to see those places, those secrets, those little places that will stick in your memory, and you're going to remember that for the rest of your life. And look, and on top of all of that, Simon and I, we just love showing you guys what's out there.
See that quad bike?
Whose quad bike's that?
That's your quad bike.
Introducing the home of Australian adventure, Unleashed TV. A growing library of content featuring the best of 4-wheel driving, fishing, touring, rebuilds, bush cooking, and whatever you call this.
Hope the airbags take up.
Stream entire seasons of the hit TV show All for Adventure.
Get me out of here, boys. Water's coming in.
Unleashed.
Oh, that's tight.
And more original series from Jase and the team.
In this mini-series, we're going to be exploring some of the most remote coastlines.
Plus, get fresh new content exclusive to Unleashed TV subscribers.
Snappers, mate, this is all going on down here, isn't
You
it?
can stream it all for just $9.99 per month.
Yeah!
That's why Unleashed TV is the home of Australian adventure.
No, he's not washing it. He got it. He smoked it.
Oh, yeah!